As of last night, we're 0-3 on the season. And to me, when you start the season off 0-3, it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. But all it has to do is fire these boys up and get motivated to go and get one and get a win. Um, Based off Jaylen Brown's comments on the Detroit Pistons and the team itself, it really struck a nerve to Cade, Ivy, Duran, all the guys, even the vets that came here. It struck a nerve in them, and they had that comment on their mind all summer long. All summer long, they had that comment on their mind, and they kept thinking, like, look, whenever we get a chance to play these guys, we gonna put in work, and we gonna do whatever we can to get this win against them, because we gonna make him regret the words that he said about our team. And obviously, yeah, it's true that Peyton Pritchard had a hell of a game last night. That's true, coming off the bench and being a stellar player when they need him to. But at the same time, that doesn't stop us from stopping him, or stopping Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, or White, or any guy that's on their team. It doesn't stop us from doing that. It just makes us feel like, you know what? Let's wake up in the second half and play a better basketball, play better basketball than we did in the first half, because usually when you're in the first half, you're playing hella great. And you know, we're a great first half team. That started off in the Indiana game against the Pacers, where we had a great, rotation work, and great ball movement and scoring, officiating, the way we can, rebound and facilitate through passing the ball, and go and get rebounds and second chance points. That's everything that we knew how to do in the first half. And then we got back to that playing against the Celtics last night, when we were in, game mode, when we were really in game mode, and we turned up the intensity, we turned up the energy, the crowd was in it, and the crowd was willing to, help this team get a victory, because winning means a lot. Winning means a lot when you're playing for the Pistons, the franchise, and for the fans. It does. And we did everything we could. We gave everything we could in this game. Cade had a hell of a game. Ivy had a hell of a game. And, the guys that really stepped up the most to me, Tobias. You ain't never have to worry about Tobias. He could definitely step up when his number is called. Malik Beasley, he had a clutch three in this game. He had a hell of a game too. He was great from the perimeter. Man, he was just an all-around great guy for us in this game. And most importantly, we played great. We played great defensively later, which is second half. We played great defensively, but we didn't have an always great defensively look in the first half rather than in the second half. So, overall, I think overall we need to go back to the drawing board and fix what we can do to get a win. Fix what we can do to make ourselves a better team going forward, and learn the X's and O's, and look at the, board, look at the, drawing board, and say, okay, how can we get better offensively? How can we get better defensively? How can we, close out games? Because last night it was about 6 lead changes and 5 ties in that game, and the stats are going to be the stats. We could get to that, down the road, when we really want to, talk about, who had the better advantage at rebounding and this, that, and the third. We could get to that later, but when you see that you get five ties and 6 lead changes, it just literally makes you feel like, that you got to be proud of the way that this team is competing. Even if they couldn't get a win, you got to be proud of it. You got to be proud of Coach J.B. Bickerstaff, putting it in their minds that they could compete with a team that been to the NBA Finals. And it's great for them. It's great for them. It's great for the team. It's great to see them, keep building. And yes, it just shows that Cade and Jaden Ivey can play together. It just shows that. But with that being said, you got to worry about the next game now. Pick your heads up, worry about the next game, and don't have your heads down. You're a young team. You have a great future ahead of you. And needless to say, that Boston Celtics team, they respected you. They respected you. They didn't think you were a lackluster team at all. I think they wanted to push you guys to play up to par with them. And not only they pushed you guys to play up to par with them, but I think that they were like, okay, these kids, they earned our respect. And they weren't lackluster. Again, they aren't lackluster. They are who they say they are. And they brought grit. So at the end of the day, JT just gave us the respect, gave us all the respect. And I definitely want to give, a salute to Jason Tatum for giving us that love in his post-game presser and just saying, hey, they're young, but they're pretty damn good. So, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Chicken Nugget King 313. Today is the brand new game. Not brand new game, but today is a brand new Sunday. Great week for us. We're gonna be playing against the Tennessee Titans, week 8. To be exact, and it's a 1:00 game. Yeah, we're not gonna overlook them. We're not gonna underestimate them just because their record is their record. We've been there, done that, just like they were. But it's week 8. We got to go out there and compete. 6-1 is right in front of us. 6-1 is right in front of us. And, we got a good football team. So let the games begin. And rest in peace to my Uncle Ray. I love you, man. And it hurts that, I had to go to the funeral and just see you go. But, it's a thing called the life cycle. But yeah, I'm going to miss you, man. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, holla back at the boy. Chicken Nugget King, One Pride, Detroit basketball. Let's go.